So I'm just going to quickly run through how you set up the new features in the Spotbox. So the first new feature is we have a default grid mode. Here you can see that we can change the default boot up grid mode or single camera mode. So basically if I apply this particular camera, when the box is rebooted manually, or if for whatever reason it decides to reboot, it will always come back to full screen with this camera. If you want it to come back to a grid mode, like 2x2, then equally it will always default to that mode. So that's the first feature, is called default grid mode. The second new feature, if we go into cameras, what we can do now is actually define individual cameras with a new grid 1x1 mode. And this means that we can have individual full screen cameras which will cycle every 5 seconds. So the number of seconds is set here in TS, and if you've got all these 4 cameras as I have here set up, and I want to put them in full screen mode, if I apply that, then at the moment the screen, as you can see in the bottom left, is in 2x2 mode. If I go into the home page and change the view mode to 1x1, what should happen is for 5 seconds one camera will come on and then it will flip to the next camera. Unfortunately they're quite close, so you can see the same view pretty much of my ugly top head. This is another view, and so as you can see the cameras are cycling every 5 seconds. We can go back to 2x2 mode, and indeed we can go to 4x4, although this isn't set up at the moment, so as you can see there are no cameras. If I just move this over a little bit, you'll see that unfortunately it's off the screen here, but the 4x4 mode hasn't got anything set up, nor has the 3x3. So the only cameras I've set up are 2x2 and 1x1. So those are the 2 new features that the 1.0.8 firmware has got.